Hello everybody and welcome back to Mario 64 DS. Last time we were continuing Big Boo's Horn and today we should be mostly finishing it. There's gonna be 2 stars left after this, but Big Boo's Balcony. A pretty easy mission, I think, because we can see the star already on the map. It's the top of the balcony, and so we need to make our way up there. And over here, which is the place I went to earlier in the last part at first when I was confused, because this is where we actually need to go, and annoyingly it requires a wall kick, I believe, and getting the quick turn in this version is horrible compared to the original, but still doable. We see a Luigi painting there. That'll be that'll be our next star. Okay, gonna have a Big Boo fight. They kind of do this a lot, and it's, I guess I wish it maybe more interesting of a fight, because it's 3 stars to have that. Anyway, we can make our way up here, and I messed up. Oh, I'm gonna ground pound there just so I don't take the damage, and I'll hit back up. Okay, made it up much faster, and yeah, they've got this block here which I think they expect you to use the power flower to... They expect you to use the power flower because, I mean, it does feel like it's more slippery than the original, though I think I'm actually going to use the block as a platform instead, because I don't need the flower, ignoring the 2 times I fell down and how I keep now messing up landing on it. There we go. And there's also a one up. I need to shut my mouth. This 1 minute mission making take like 5. Sorry, I just walked into the wall there because I was checking on the how long it actually been recording already. Let's just use the power flowers, it's not wasting time. Back on the balcony for the final time. I can't stop messing up. Come on, respawn the block. Grab the flower and mash B up to the star. There we go. Moving on to the next star, I'm going back into Big Boo's balcony because that Luigi painting is our goal, and it does count as entering a different level through Big Boo's Horn. So it doesn't really matter which one we select, as long as it's not the first one, because then we have to kill the ghosts to get the staircase before we can attempt this. But besides that, here we go. Big Boo's Haunt? There are no exits. You may as well wander in here forever. Listen carefully. Can you hear me? If you find me, your history. I think the idea is the door the laugh is loudest at is the correct path. So I think it's this one. I was wrong immediately. It was to the right. Okay. That sounds like it's going from the left. And it was. Okay. That sounds like the... Does it say the left? But no, I actually think that's Not left side, right? I think that's forward. I make mistakes. Right. Left. Left again? No. Right. Left. Right. Oh dear. Well, at least falling isn't a death, but it's back to the start. Left. And forward. Great maze. And then we've got these platforms that move once you're on them, which have a very weird pattern. And then we have a hole to drop down, which takes us to a giant mirror. And we can see Lakitu. Does Lakitu move if we move the camera? I mean, like, we don't have the option to rotate the camera in here. Okay. Go up to the front. There we go. There's the trigger. All of a sudden, it's Luigi. I am Big Boo, the spookiest of all the spirits. I locked up the wimpy green mustache man, and I'll do the same to you. Since I'm a ghost, I can turn invisible in the mirror's reflection. But you'll die of fright before that ever happens. I accidentally skipped ahead of that. But, essentially, the gist is we can see him in the reflection, can't see him here. Though you don't even need the reflection because the shadow still appears. Which, you know, defeats the... I know it's like to help with Dev, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the fight. I don't know, very easy. You can never really kill a ghost, we always come back. See you again soon. And with that, we get a key. Which, pretty good. I also like that room, the appearance of it on the map is basically the shape of a DS. Anyway, I think we should go and unlock Luigi. Rescue Luigi, now you can pummel the enemies with punish. You'll see green caps everywhere. If you grab one on the course, you can turn to Luigi on the spot. As Luigi, you can run over water, slip through wire fences, and a build. That was poorly worded, because, like, the main thing for Luigi is his slow float down, which makes him very good for cheesing certain levels. Though I'm going to try and play everything intentionally. So, with Luigi unlocked, I am going to head back into Big Boo's haunt, and we can do that 6th mission. Now with that ghost that runs down the hall, like, it goes slightly transparent, but we don't see the Big Boo's haunt level in it. But there's only one Big Boo in the courtyard, and it's the one with the level, so it should be assumed that that's the same Boo? Or is that just a Boo that appears for the hallway and then disappears and goes back for the hallway for the next person? Like, its purpose is being the hallway Boo. I know it's not going to be like the same game, like the same Boo in the game. I mean, it's probably all the same model, just with different parameters and stuff. Like, it's not going to be the same Boo instance, but it's going to be the same I'm talking it. Basically, it's just. Oh, right, I remember. Is it meant to be implied that it's the same boo as the one with the level in? Right. Grab the power flower. And we become transparent. Jump up here. Run around the corner, and that lets us go through this painting. And then we just kill the big guy. Though he's not following it because he can't see us. Wait, come on. See us? There we go. And let's see the loop. I forget, is it 3 loops or just 1 full circle? Okay. And we get a star. So, switch star in the basement we cannot do yet, even with Luigi. But I'm going to head back into this mission and go up to the balcony again and head into the Luigi painting. Because there is a star I'd like to get in there. Well, there are 2 stars in there, but only one of them is accessible at the moment. And that is the one we're going for. If we enter here, and remembering the order this time, and hopefully not going to mess anything up. Right. I really do speak too soon sometimes. I need to not. Right, left, right. Left. Wait. Go back. Go back. Grab the power flower. Fall. Oh my god. The second where it wasn't loading properly there and it took longer than usual, that made my heart sink. I was like, oh god, did I break something? Did it crash? I was very worried there for a second. Okay. I think you can grab one of these to get it. Yep. That's a quick way of grabbing it. And it helps with the platform's wobbliness as well there. Going to just hover over. And then rush to the end of this path and jump in here to collect a star. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and it was fun to unlock Luigi.